What's up everyone, and today I'll be showing you one of the most OP spots on center. The reason this is so OP is because how high up it is, and the only way you can read is with a Quetzal. If if you're online while defending the space, it is completely unraidable, and definitely going to be a hassle if you're offline. This takes place in the Redwoods, the spot. And if you turn around, it's a very well-known spot, but people sometimes build it a bit weird, so I thought I'll show you how to build it. So firstly, you got two different uh, edges, I guess, cliff bits that you could build on, but the most built on bit is this. So the main base is there, so I'm going to go from left to right. So this bit, you can use it as dino storage if you fill up this place, the actual main base over there, or you could just kind of turret off so they don't build a fob here. Most people do build fobs here, and this is where they'll come to first if it's not well defended, because they can get even closer to shore base and kind of fuck it up a little bit. So I've built these two hanging turret towers. Definitely a big hassle, so they can't run them. So they're gonna have to actually drain these. The turrets overall in a space, you could 100% add more depending on the server you're on. If you're on this base can be fully built on official, so if you are built on official, it's always good. But yeah, so you got one and two hanging turret towers just for each side, because one hanging turret tower isn't going to cover the whole bit. Then I've got some techs and heavies kind of mixed all over the ground, just in case they do manage to get up. It's just a lot more hassle, and I kind of etched them onto the side of the cliff as well. But yeah, that's just the side cliff. This base location that I haven't said already is at 94.7 and 39.7. You can always find this at the far right of Redwoods, so it's just not hard to miss, but you will have to get this base location off wipe because people will go for it instantly. So yeah, so before we go into the main base, I've got this cleft plat here with hanging turrets on it. Just because it's not as easy to come from this side, they could just whip a cliff plat here and just kind of go straight for main base, which isn't ideal. So I'll put this here, just a good line of defense. So the main base, we've got a good sized wall. Again, you could add a lot more turrets on it. It's a very good wall. A couple issues though with this base that I tried to fix. So you got this little lip here, which I guess if I can get out of it, you can kind of like sit here if you manage to drain these, which is a really big hassle. So it's up to you if you want to kind of build this out a little bit more. But I did try my best to fix this. But as you can see, it's going to be a thing here. If you can just get in this little corner bit after draining these, just get in the corner. You're hiding from the rest of the turrets. So if you're raiding this, definitely a place to go. If you're defending it, definitely put a lot more turrets than I have here. But it's just a quick build to show you a rough idea of how to build it. So as we go inside, I gave it a pretty big crafting area. You don't have to have a teleport and you don't have to have this layout, but I'm showing you what you can fit in here. I've made it so all of this is ceilinged off. So if I go on orbit camera, as you can see, it's not exactly all level, but a lot of it is. So you can either have it all on one level or you can have it uneven, however you like it. But you can get a couple more layers on here if you wanted to. So yeah, so the Jenny's up here powering the wall, but there is one more Jenny just down here that is powering some of the wall, not all of it. So if they do drop that one, then you got another one here that's powering some of it. So yeah, firstly we've got a transmitter with all our cryopods. I did raise this, but not very well, as you can see. but it is raised and it's out of the way, so you can just transmit out. Got for server. You got all your cryo fridges. Should be enough for the whole tribe. Then we got a teleporter. I wanted to get the whole teleporter in this base, not just half in the mesh, half not. If you are building official with these two replicators, you might have to bring this one out or put them side to side, because it is in the mesh. But this is all dedicated, so you can put stuff in the mesh. It makes it a lot easier for me to build. Then you got your vaults. You can definitely fit more in here. You can go in a lot further out if you wanted to, but just a simple build to show you. So you got a lot of vaults, all that good stuff. Then you got all your dedicated storage. Personally, I love dedicated storage. It's really handy for a lot of resources or bowlers or parachutes. So I built them up pretty high. So you can fit a lot of them here. If you wanted, you can fit a lot more. Then you got your smithies, you got your fabricators, and then you got your indie forges. There's not very many indie forges, but it all depends on how many people you got in your tribe. You got your fabricators again, so just in case you don't want to use the element for your replicators, you can use your fabricators. Then finally, past this door, you got your beds. You could either put beds back here if you wanted to, like I have, or you could put personal rooms, depending on what you personally want. You can go down here, I guess, if you wanted to. You can fit a lot more stuff, hidden stuff, whatever you like. But again, I'm showing you what you can fit down here, but which I haven't. But yeah, this cave does go, well, this cliff does go pretty far back, and definitely very well known. So if you are going to build here, build it right. This is my way of building it, and it is extremely good. But it's up to you. Everyone has their personal preferences. If I was to do a little bit more to space, I'd definitely put some turrets going across this cliff just to shoot down, so it's a little bit harder for people to either grapple up. But as you can see, turrets can shoot down here, so if they are trying to grapple up, they can get only so far before they get shot by the whole wall. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. A lot of the strategies they can't use. So yeah, again, if they're online, if you're online, it's going to be very, very hard to raid, because the only way of getting up here is with either a skiff or a Quetzal. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, then I'll make some more of these videos. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Peace.